Hey, let's try this again. I can see the chat side now. Before it wouldn't pop up or nothing. That black area there. So, hey, welcome back. If anybody found this. Uh, the other one should be deleted. Let's see if anybody. Now somebody found me here. That was weird. I didn't have any chat or nothing, just a black screen. Oh, yeah. We had the snow and kind of waiting for people to show up here, I guess. Since I was gone last weekend and didn't make it back. Time to do the show. Hey there. Yeah, nice look. Ugh. Who else is in here? Ah, that's okay. Just let him know too. More hot chocolate, oh boy. Do, do, do. Now the cats are sleeping and they're all took off on me. Didn't want to be around. Oh, let's see. Nah, gee, thanks. Well, we almost all got all the outside projects done. Hey. Uh, hey, high water, you made her in. Yeah, I guess I got 3 shop cats now. So how's everything going up there? I see my sister in eastern Iowa, where she lives. They had 11 inches of snow there. We had a little bit of wind yesterday, moved it around, but it wasn't too bad. Yep, a lot of the projects are buried now in snow. So I guess we work on other stuff. I guess it's getting time to be in the shop and start filming motor stuff and that and get it going. Hopefully there's not too many ads. Put a different check mark in, so hopefully there are not so many. Can I do it? I don't know. Yeah, I get it's got to get my little work areas set up to get a couple of motors together and tear one down. The temperature here, it's cold. Let's see. It's 11 degrees. Feels like zero. Bitter cold. Usually, with the temperature we got right now, I'm usually cold in the shop, and actually, it's staying pretty decent. Yeah, I'm a polar bear. I do like a cold room. No. Uh, Looking at the project list I made. Oh yeah, got a new shop edition. I just got to get the mount on the door, but definitely makes it sound better. Finally got exhaust tubing to put on the headers and run it outside, so I can actually leave my big door shut and run the motors, and actually use the heat coming off the motors to heat the shop a little. Uh, so I got that. One day I started that one motor in here. Brother-in-law didn't like it. He went home and found that stuff, and it makes a difference. Sorry right now for the belching. I don't know what's going on with my gut. It seems to be messed up again. Think I get it straightened out, then it gets messed up. My diabetic numbers have been running lower, but I don't want to eat. So how do you not eat and keep your diabetic numbers up? Hey, Daniel. How you doing? Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. High water. Oh, what was that I just thought of? I thought of something. One project we got working on, I had to go take the rear end back out of the truck because we finally figured out what the problem was. They sent a 3500 or a 1-ton rear end instead of a 25 HD 100. So they got one. So that's another project that kind of went backwards. Thought we had the tractor ready to go for this winter. Well, anybody knows those old farmhouse, they get water in the crankcase. They're down in the gear case. Yeah. My dad used to have to build a fire under for half a day and warm it up. And then once he got it warmed up, he pulled the plug, let the water out, put the plug in when the grease started coming out. And it was good to go for the winter. Well, I didn't build no fire, and it's too cold to be outside. So the H is kind of froze where it's at right now. The battery didn't even want to cooperate. It just said none. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to put the flapper for the exhaust hose so the cats can't figure out how to open it or any other creatures. So I got to redesign that a little bit. Well, yeah. So good place for it, huh? uh Anyway, oh yeah, that's what I was saying. The control panel box is about ready to weld together for the 5.3 engine stand, so kind of getting back on that, get the wiring run, and get it all tested and see what happens. So some stuff's getting closer. Like I said, once I got the exhaust port for the exhaust hose, then we'll run the 305. No, there's no shovels in the shop here. Let's see what else has we been doing. Not a whole heck of a lot. It's just yeah, that's okay. So I even got a couple of engine stands we want to get finished too. Yeah, just trying to keep the weight loss going and keep going. And kind of a weird year now, not having Camper Mike here picking on us because Camper Mike and Mom Bear be talking about cutting Christmas lights or going out and getting them. uh, then again, this whole year's been different. The one on that's going to take 3. a forklift and 3 guys again. I got that rear end up in there. My drive shaft was 6 inches too long. Yeah. I've been blaming the cats around here for stuff getting knocked down or moved around, but Camper Roy said he was going to come and pick on me, so hey, maybe that's who's doing it. So, Highwater, how's your wife doing? And welcome everybody that's in here. So, now I see you got 8 people in here and only 1 or 2 people typing. If anybody else is typing, I'm not seeing it. Oh, good. Glad to hear that. I'm glad that went like it was supposed to. Good. Another friend of mine, his wife had her other knee replaced, and I guess she managed to fall the other day. The new knees are okay, and that, but I guess she kind of messed up her wrist or something a little bit when she fell. Yeah, I'm not looking too forward to it. Hey, old man, how you doing? How's the firewood business doing? How's weather treating you out that way? Firewood's doing good. That's good. $65. I don't know what our high is, but right now it's 11. Feels like 0. I think that's what it said. Oh, 13. Oh, it changed. It's 13 now, and we come up 3 degrees. It feels like 3 degrees outside. Oh, really? Cool. That'll help out a lot there, Highwater. Hopefully, everybody had a good turkey day. Yes, this weather has. Unfortunately, we got snow to stay here. You and your P&J sandwiches. Uh, yeah, we got snow started Friday afternoon and ended here. It's 7 o'clock last night. So At least we got some moisture on the ground and that, so the frost level didn't go so deep in the ground that we'd have to worry about water lines. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to do that. Even being out in the cold is different this year. Getting a good head start there. Probably won't take long to get rid of that, though, once it gets going again next year. Yeah, I don't know where Sneaker is right now. One of the outside cats has now figured out how to get under the screen door to come in, spend time. Then when it's done, it goes out the door. So 20 more totes? Wow. Okay. You've been keeping busy this weekend. Well, hopefully after tomorrow night, I've got a real pickup truck to haul stuff normally. So 65 totes. That's a lot of wood. How much do those totes hold? That's a ton. How much wood to the tote do you get? Quarter car, quarter. Okay. And probably double that if you stacked it. Okay. 275. Oh, that's a good sized tote. I want to find a couple of food grade ones that I know only food products have been in and use. A third of a cord stacked. Okay. And I've got some trees down out back I should be sawing up and that the old ash. So a lot of trees have been coming down here lately in this ash trees because uh, that bug got in them, and a lot of sceneries have changed because they've the one state park they went and then took out a bunch of the trees, and yeah, they were all the ash. So they got some big piles down there. Everyone has some nice bonfires. Yeah, that emerald ash borer. Yep. Okay. Uh, Just sorry, I've had been up and down with the diabetes and things around, and oh well. Anyway, yeah, it is. 100. That's doing good. That's doing really good. Yep, used to be. Yep. You knew there was a reason you got your little tractor and all that stuff and found all those chainsaws. Now you got quite the little firewood business going. That's cool. And wasn't the ash also used for baseball bats? Or was that oak? I can't, no, it wasn't oak. I don't know. That one oh god, got a motor that we got a little port matching on the heads, and double checking to make the sure valves and pistons are going to clear. And it's probably that, and most of the people are either don't want to invest in the equipment to do it themselves and rather pay people to do it so they don't have to mess with it. 6.0 and a 4L80, I bet. You're right, old man. You're older. You're right. Hey, Jason, welcome. I bet there's plenty of trees laying around there. Yeah, I see all my big elms, ash trees have pretty much died. Got to get them cut down before they fall down. Shit, yeah. Just don't like running the chainsaw anymore. And the chainsaw, the Some of those take a little bit of hold it onto. So yeah, hopefully here now get out before Christmas. Hopefully get a couple of engine build videos going and another dismantle. Well, I've got a 305 that's 40 over, so it makes it a 313 that I rebuilt. I've got a couple of 5.3s. I've got an old school 400 block that I turned into a 377. A little bit of everything around here. Mostly Chevy stuff. 562 Husky. There you go. That 305 I have would make a nice rat rod motor. It's got a good sound to it. I didn't kind of like the last 305 I built. It doesn't sound like a 305. I can't remember the name of the chainsaws, but they always had the little green pine trees on them. And those saws were heavy. All you run is Chevy? Yeah, I agree. What part of the world are you from then, Jason? Is that right? Is there anything else? That's right. Oh, the brother-in-law's Yukon's top end rebuild went good. Valves are good. Everything's good, but don't like the oil pressure. And then after doing some talking, well, got to pull the intake off and replace that stupid DOD switch panel under the intake because the oil pressure's not going up. Now, Sean was here. Oh, Asheville, North Carolina. Okay. Hopefully, the truck's, like I said, hopefully the truck's done tomorrow night. Got somebody trying to sneak in on the show. Okay. Oh, got a 350 Pontiac we're going to be building this winter, too. Came out of a Le Mans with a manual transmission. And I tell you, that was weird. Kind of take well, the guy who bought the car new. The motor and tranny have never been out of the car since he bought it new. And I said they must have had Bubba working on the assembly line that day, putting in those bell housing bolts. I cracked my head and punched myself in the face, breaking those bolts loose. So, yeah, just tired old 350. So, got that to do. So, got plenty of winter projects to keep busy with. Let's see what else is there. Now I've built 327s, a Chevy 302, 283s, and 307s, 327s, 350s, 400s. Now Shane was in here. He'd tell you how much he loved the 400s. I hear deer hunting's been being done with vehicles. It seems to be an awful lot of deer this year, and they're all getting splatted. Did see a good sign today coming up the gravel road here. Pheasants ain't dumb. They know they know when it's safe to come and out to the road and eat. I thought we had all hens left, and I did see about 10 roosters, so they didn't get them all. Our area's been overhunted so bad. But those birds are getting smarter every year. They hide a lot better during the day and uh, come out about 4:30. It's like, no, you can't shoot us. So, so what kind of projects you got going on, Jason? That's not a bad price. I'll hopefully this coming spring we can get that cement slab out front or off to the side. Oh, oh, you like having fun, Jason? Yeah, I bet. Dang, man. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to go to the drag races this coming year. Didn't make any races, dirt or drag racing last year. You ended up finding a stock 5.3 aluminum block. That hardly weighs anything. What kind have you taken any of those to the drag strip? What kind of times you hitting? Looking back a couple years ago, I wish I would have kept my monies after all. Oh, wow. Nice. Back in the day, old man, your motor would probably give him a heck. You guys would rather be a good pair off to see which one would go. Small tire? Okay. Yeah, I wish they'd bring the old Monte Carlos back, the old body style like that. Jeez. Yeah, the old 68 Camaros. Granted, we do have some nice vehicles nowadays with some crazy creature comforts, but some of that stuff don't need to be in there because everybody pays attention to that, not what they're doing. With all this computer AI stuff nowadays, you really got to look at the picture to decide if it's true or not. Because somebody sent me a picture saying, oh, I'm out here in western Iowa. Anyways, said, oh, look at the bringing back the Monte Carlo SS. It was all computer generated. I'm about an hour southeast of Sioux City, Iowa, if you know where that's at, give or take. Yeah, this AI is messing a lot of things up. I remember seeing a movie one time when I was a kid when they said a picture used to be worth 1,000 words, and nowadays a picture ain't worth the paper it's printed on because you don't even know if a picture is real anymore. Yeah, yeah, I've got some Flowtech heads here. They're bare heads that I acquired a few years ago, and now we're set up to finally do a lot of the stuff ourselves. Yeah, right now I've got a flat top 350. Got a dual. He wants port match. God, port match the intake and heads and clean them up. And I got another one. Got dice. Got to do an autopsy on it to see what happened to it. Pretty sure I already know what happened to it. Too much fuel on a non-regulated fuel line. Because I've never seen a float bend inside a bowl because there was too much gas. Yeah, the 350 Pontiac, yep. And an old well meter if you're running the old stuff. I still even got my old Sears Craftsman well meter around. Come across it the other. So yeah, there's a little bit of everything going on. Then I got some couple of pickups I'm trying to put back together, which now will be next year's projects, I guess. Oh dang. Yes, it is. It's amazing what they can get out of these blocks. I heard a rumor since GM had a problem with all these motors blowing up this year, they're going back to the old school style 350. That'd be nice. With some of the newer knowledge put into those 350s, those would probably be a fun little motor again, too. Have you noticed anything, Jason, though, when a guy does pop one of those motors? Is it the number 6 rod that usually goes out the side of the block? Because I've had a few other guys I've talked to, and that's what they're figuring out on these LSs. When they break, it's always the number 6 rod that breaks for some crazy reason. All right, old man. Thanks for stopping by. Every time, yep. So I wonder why that is that number 6 seems to break. Wonder if that's something to do with the way that it's firing or something. Maybe it's off a millisecond or something. I don't know. Tune related. Okay. Yeah, I've got this 5.3 sitting over here. If it shows up right there. Yeah, that one there. It's been bored and that and uh ready. It's just stock rebuild. Can't wait to get that one fired up and see how it does. Because I've got a couple engine run stands that I've built. I'm finishing up the one for the LS here. That's one of this week's projects I want to get done. So I can get that motor fired up too and kind of wrap up a few things around here. You get moved on to some other stuff. Yeah, that's why I said I've heard rumors, but you never know. Be nice if they did go back to that style. Can't believe the troubles they've had with the motors this last year. That would be a fun job to have working at the GM plant or something. Do you like Johnny Cash? Get her one piece at a time. Oh, oh, he's at the truck plant. Oh, yes. I think that'd be fun. I wish GM would remake some of these frames for these 2000 uh, 2010 trucks. With the one truck I'm fixing the brakes on, it has almost a 500,000 miles on it. I think the last time the odometer lit up, it showed, I think it was at 470,000. So, yeah, it's most of my vehicles all got over 200,000 miles on them. It's hard to believe just a few years ago, you would have heard the vehicle had 200,000 miles, you wouldn't want to touch it. This rear end, I guess I'm getting now, has only got 126,000 miles on it. So that's a pretty low mileage truck to have be in the salvage yard already. So, so yeah, my truck's in, yeah, 80,000. Dump it, get rid of it. And you used to be able to buy those cars for 50 to 500 bucks. Those same cars today, with today's world, those would have been $3,000 and $5,000 cars back then. Or you'd be out driving around some night and somebody flag you down. Hey, you want a car? What do you mean? Follow me. Go look at it, and yep. I still think there's two cars. When I was younger, I was buying cars left and right, and one day I was going through the titles and comparing them what I had sitting here on the farm. I'm like, I don't remember that car. And I looked and I looked and I looked and I looked. I actually think I had the title, so I must have paid the guy for the car. and I forgot to go pick it up, evidently, because never did find it. Oh, that's when you know you're buying too many old junk cars, when you start forgetting to go pick them up. But I thought it was really weird because I had the title. Because usually I got the title when I went with the trailer to pick them up, and for some reason I ended up with the title without the car. Oh well. At that time I wasn't old. That was my early 20s. I was probably about 21, 22 at that time. Yeah. I've had Ford, Chrysler, Chevy, and even the AMC. The AMC was a good car until it started falling apart, and then we used it on the farm as a. We tore it up. We killed it by parking it between two trees. Almost freaked out because it almost veered off to miss the trees. Thought it was going to go. What was that? An AMC. It was a white four door, if I remember correctly. Oh wow! Okay. No cars ever got abused out here. If I would have had a video camera back when I was younger and the stuff we done on this farm with cars, yeah. Good thing is, did all that before there's any video proof. Now, one time I had over 300 vehicles sitting out here. Had every year in Monte Carlo at that time from 70 to 88. And looking back now, that would have been my retirement fund nowadays. Dang fly. Let's see. My youngest is, she's got one of those 2010, 11 Tahoes, and oh yeah, the 84 to 88. Yeah. All right, Jason. Thanks. Well, you take care. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see. Like an arrow. Yeah. All right, Jason. At 10 to 8, Sheila, boy, old age must be catching up to you. Uh huh. So yeah, we're making a lot of cars every day. Those videos, high water, you sent them Lake Erie, that pretty darn scary. Big waves. Yep. Hey there, hi. How you been doing? I'm not sure where he's at. Might went back outside. How you been up? Yeah, all of those can. Well, it's just got names, so it's still not coming to its name. Heck, all three of them are sleeping. Must be the night. Yeah, excuse me, sorry. Like I said, I don't know what's going on with my gut again. I'm not growling at nobody. Squirrel. Eh, Well, that would be a good fun one to play with. That'll be fun. I got a little 305 that's 40 over, so it's a little 313 now, and it sounds pretty good. Wouldn't mind taking it to the dyno to see how it does. Budget build, yep. You gotta do those once in a while. I got a winter project rebuilding the 350 Pontiac, so that's going to be fun. The old school 1972. Hmm. Hopefully that heads in and chase everybody off tonight. Yeah, it is. High water. What the world? Mine's been earlier. I was full, didn't want to eat. Checked my blood sugars, and I was down to 101. I'm like, oh, how do you eat when you're not full, but your diabetes says you got to eat something? Since I wasn't here last Sunday, so the week before that was a rough week. I had 3 or 4 nights that I got down to 57. Don't know why. Ice cream meat diet last week. Okay. Yeah, the cats know when I'm low too for some reason. I'm really surprised at how quiet they've been tonight. That Looks like we're. Sure. Blame the accident. Uh, hmm. I'm starting to see a trend there with you backing up with things, your body, vehicles. Yeah, I think you just better just keep going forward and turn around instead of back up. Uh, I bet you made him. I bet you made him worry there. Hi, Pumpkin. Trying to steal the show. Said how quiet you guys are, and then there you are. Yeah. Surprised they didn't throw you in the hospital, high water. Must just be down the high water and Sheila in here. Everybody left. It looks like. Hi, Pumpkin. Yeah. Oh, kitty. No, that's the way it goes with this sometimes. No claws in the legs. Ouch. High water, you still here? Oh. I bet she did. How'd you even function at 40? Ow, no claws. Ouch. No. Go for a visitation and end up being a patient yourself. Ouch. Ouch. That's true. Well, if your blood sugars get down much lower, that's going to dictate. It's going to change that for you. Diabetes. The wonder what your blood sugar is going to do. All right, Sheila. Yeah, here. Yeah, I suppose I just will get gone too because I got a lot of driving to do tomorrow. Wow, high water. You're lucky. I know. But high water, I think I'm going to get out of here. Like I said, I got a bunch of driving to do tomorrow. Get that different truck running. And yeah, I hate diabetes too. Absolutely no fun. Just when you think you got it figured out, it throws the curveball. So, all right. Well, I think I'm going to give it a few seconds to catch up because it seems like there's been a little lag. So, but I think I'm going to get out of here for the night. Get laid down, get up, and get ready for tomorrow. So, I'm with you on that, high water. I'm with you on that. So, yeah. All righty. We'll catch everybody later.